Hi everyone, I'm back again, and today I'm going to be doing the Synastry chart between Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King. Now, there's a lot of people that think that the two of them have a secret sort of love affair going on, and I'm going to be going over the chart and tell you what I found. Now, Oprah invited Gayle to stay over at her house after she got stranded in a major snowstorm, and they actually bonded together and got really close. Of course. Oprah's Mars and Swindle conjuncts Gayle's Venus and Fama, Lilith and Hermes. Now, Mars and Venus conjunction indicates a very strong sexual attraction between two people. And Oprah's Swindle conjuncting Gayle's Venus, this means that she stole Gayle's heart. And Mars conjuncting Fama, Lilith, and Hermes, all of these asteroids in conjunction to these major planets as far as sexual attraction goes really tells the story. Now, Mars conjuncting Lilith, that has to do with she lit the fire in Gayle's furnace, I have to tell you, because Lilith has to do with raw sexuality. And Mars conjuncting Gayle's Hermes, that also has to do with a homoerotic energy, because Hermes was one of the triads that has to do with homoerotic relationships. And the other two are Eros and Hercules. Now, Oprah's Mars conjuncting Gayle's Venus, I already explained, but it's also conjuncting Fama, and that has to do with fame. So Gayle became famous knowing Oprah. And since Venus is conjuncting Fama in Gayle's natal chart, she loves money and she loves fame. The fame part, I'm sorry, the money part is coming up shortly, but this is right off to a very telling start between the two of them about their relationship. Now, Oprah's Valentine also conjuncts Gayle's Venus and Lilith. So Valentine and Venus together, she loves the relationship that she has with Gayle, obviously, but Lilith is there, and like I said, that has to do with raw sexuality. So whatever goes on between these two, I don't think a lot of people know, but I'm going to tell you because it really gets even more shocking. Well, not really shocking, but fascinating, because the charts, they always tell the truth. Oprah's Neptune in her 10th house, that rules the career, is conjuncting Gayle's Lie and Merlin. So Neptune in Oprah's 10th house, this means that she's not what everybody thinks that she is. She's got a lot of things beneath the surface that not many people can see clearly, because Neptune rules fog and illusion and rose-colored glasses. And since it's conjuncting Gayle's Lie and Merlin, Merlin has to do with magic and wizardry. It's like a magician, and Lie is there. So to me, in my opinion, they're not telling the truth about what really goes on between the two of them. Because Oprah's Ganymede and Eros conjuncts Gayle's midheaven. The midheaven sits right at the top of the chart, and whatever energies from the asteroids or planets sit at the top of the chart, the whole world will be able to see this. And like I said before, there's so many people that think that they are not just friends, more like friends with benefits. But Ganymede has to do with, it is a gay asteroid, and Eros, erotic nature, eroticism, and also one of the three triads. Now, Oprah's Hadrian conjuncts her Lilith 0 degrees. Hadrian also has to do with being gay. He was a Greek emperor, and he had erotic relationships. So Oprah has Hadrian conjuncting her Lilith at 0 degrees. So right here, this to me spells out that this woman is not not just interested in men. I think her and Gayle have twisted the sheets. Honestly. That's my opinion. Now, Oprah's Aphrodite conjuncts her midheaven natally at 0 degrees. And Aphrodite was the patron of lesbians. You can't make this up. Now, Oprah's Lucifer, Hermes, Hell, Lust, and Amor conjuncts Gayle's moon. Very important luminary in a synastry chart. So, you will receive those energies strongly. So, what does Oprah bring to Gayle? Well, Lucifer has to do with being arrogant and a know-it-all. And also, Hermes, again, that has to do with a homoerotic energy. Hell has to do with covering things up, hiding things, and she's hiding the lust that she has for Gayle, because hell and lust together, covering up the lust. And Amor, it's a love asteroid. So that's out in the open, but we've got hell conjuncting lust and her mate together. They're holding hands. Like, don't tell anybody, Gayle. We've got to keep this on the down low. And Gayle is going to agree to this because her Aeternitas and Eros conjuncts Oprah's Sun and Venus. Sun, very important luminary. Eros, eroticism, and Aeternitas has to do with forever, being there for Oprah forever and a day. And there's love there as well because it's conjuncting Oprah's Sun and Venus. Now, Oprah's Chiron, North Node, Champion, Arsinoe conjuncts Gayle's Ascendant and Tyche and Atira. Tyche and Atira are the major money asteroids. But before I go over that, I want to go over Oprah's natal chart first. So she has Chiron, Champion, Arsinoe conjuncting her North Node. Chiron conjuncting one's North Node can mean a life of pain, but Chiron is holding hands with Champion and Arsinoe. Champion is a theme of other people seeing her as invincible. Arsinoe has the energy of extreme power, and she was the sister of Cleopatra, the treacherous sister in that family, who would do anything to gain power and to hold on to it. In fact, the whole family of Ptolemy was that way. If you want to look up the backstory or get more information on that, you can find it on Google. Since Oprah's Chiron conjuncts Gayle's Ascendant and Tyche and Atira, which has to do with money, so she was a teacher of... Chiron has the energies of an archetypal mentor with wisdom. Now, I have seen this rarely because I've talked about Chiron many times in my videos, and it typically brings a lot of pain. And if you want to have healing, that's the only way that can happen. But like I've said, this is rare. Now, so in this, because of those other two asteroids, so she brought money to Gayle, and she was a teacher and a mentor to her because it's conjuncting her ascendant as well. And she brought her guidance in her career. Now, since Gayle's Tyche and Atira conjuncts Oprah's North Node, that is the theme as well. There's guidance here, and money, and power. So that's why it's important to look at the whole chart. I mean, Oprah did have pain in her life due to her claims of being sexually abused, but she rose above that with power and the seemingly energy of being untouchable or not being able to be toppled. Now, Oprah's Salacia conjuncts Gayle's Mercury, Sun, and North Node. So the theme of the relationship for Gayle has to do with salacious behavior, because that asteroid, it's very sexy. It's like, salacious. And Gayle's Mercury conjuncting Salacia, she thought Oprah's sexy and there's this energy. And she probably told Oprah that. And it's Salacia's conjuncting Gayle's Sun, a very important luminary. So she brought those energies to Gayle, as well as all the eroticism and the Hermes and just covering things up, like I said before. That was conjuncted Gale's moon. Now, Gale's Bacchus conjuncts Oprah's moon. So Bacchus has the energy of overindulgence. It could mean a lot of shopping, buying a lot of things, or partying, or sexy behavior. Now, Oprah's Jupiter conjuncts Gale's Iphigenia, and Iphigenia has the energy of being subservient. And so I think that in this relationship, Oprah is the boss. She calls the shots, and she is a very, like I said before, very influential in Gale's career and with money and guidance. Now, Gayle also said, oh, well, I can never get any dates because people think that I am gay. Well, if she really wasn't, then she would be having dates. I mean, the girl, she's attractive. She's got money. So that, to me, is a smokescreen, obviously, I think. And that goes back to the energy of Oprah's Neptune conjuncting Gale's Lie and Merlin, magic, wizardry. Speaking of which, Oprah's Merlin conjuncts Gale's descendant. And like I just said, there's wizardry and magic here, smoke, like a magician. People see this differently than what it really is, according to this chart. Also, Oprah's Nessus conjuncts Gale's IC. And the IC sits at the very bottom of the chart. And whatever conjuncts your IC from the other person, these energies will be hidden. Nobody will see them. Now, I've talked about Nessus many times in my other videos, and that has to do with abuse. Now, is Oprah abusive towards Gale? I don't know. I don't have them here to validate that, and they probably wouldn't tell me the truth anyway. And I hope you enjoyed this interpretation. I will be back shortly with other Synastry charts, so hit the subscribe button, like, and share to stay in the loop. Have a nice day.